Hi, my name is Mr. Mose. I am your son or daughter's eighth grade U.S. history teacher this year. I just kind of wanted to make this video to welcome you and also kind of show you around my Power School page. This is my second year teaching at Lane, my fifth year as a teacher. I also coach football at Snyder, and I'm also in charge of technology at Lane. When you go to my Power School page, you'll come up to the welcome page for Mr. Mose. And this is kind of like the central location for my class. And if you scroll down, I'm always going to have the pacing schedule up on the front. And this is just kind of the daily agenda for our units that we're going over. So when you click on that, you'll be able to see exactly what your son or daughter needs to be doing every single day in my class. Okay. And that's the pacing schedule. And then I also have the Zoom links, and I put down on there what time they need to join by. If they are late for some reason, they'll just be marked tardy. But this is kind of a soft outline of when I want them to join by. If they join a couple minutes late, I usually don't mark them tardy. But for my class, Zoom is required every single day. Okay. And usually the Zoom is going to be 10 to 15 minutes. But sometimes later on in the year, we might be doing a project or something like that. And we might need them to be on the entire time. Okay. I try to keep them 5 to 10 minutes. And then if they want to get off, they can. If they want to stay on, though, they can as well. It's usually about 50-50 for students. Some of them want to stay on, and then they can just unmute themselves and ask a question if they need to, kind of like they're in class. Some of them jump off, though, and do the work on their own. If you scroll down, I always have daily instructions for the day. I make these every morning, and it's kind of outlining what we're going over for the day. So that's kind of the start for every class period is those daily instruction video. And then if students have questions, they can ask. If not, they can move on and start working. So that's attendance and kind of the main important part with daily instructions. And I always put the daily instructions at the top. They can see the past daily instructional videos. Okay, and then when we're done with the unit, I stick them on the unit subpage. So that is kind of my introduction and some information about the homepage, my homepage. And then also on the left, I also have some help videos. And these are videos that I created or Mr. Mannon, who's an aide for another teacher for my class that comes in, has created. And there's just some useful information, and they're all short videos. They're less than 6 or 7 minutes for students to be able to access and kind of figure it out on their own technology if they need to. They can always reach out to me as well. Okay, but it's got like how to navigate my page, how to use your Google Drive, how to access your FWCS email, online textbook, grades, how to turn in assignments on PowerSchool. So they can access those videos and look at them anytime they want if they need additional help. And then I also have a parent page on the LMS as well. And this just has kind of my introduction, some important schedules and things like that. And then I also have all the units. So we have Unit 1, Unit 2, and Unit 3. For Unit 3, I kind of just started doing some of these things, but some of these things have also been on the other units as well. I've been trying to take feedback from students and use that when planning the next unit to make it better and less confusing for students. But I think this is kind of the format that I've kind of settled on that seems to be working the best for the students. So they have the pacing schedule again for Unit 3 up on here. They also have an extension activities in case if they finish early, they can work on these extension activities for extra credit. Okay, and then I'm trying to make this page kind of clean and easy for students to access. But what I have below is assignments for Unit 3. Okay, so these are all the assignments that they're going to need to turn in on PowerSchool throughout Unit 3. Okay, and I also put down like when they're due and what day they're going to be working on. And if they click on the assignment, they can click on this link, and then that will send them to instructions for the assignment. And they can also click on this link, and that will show them where the assignment is on PowerSchool. Okay, and they can kind of use this as a checklist to make sure that they have everything done. And then the second way that we turn in assignments is through Google Forms. So all of our quizzes are through Google Forms, for example, and then some of our worksheets are through Google Forms. Okay, so I have all these links up on here, and I also have the day and the unit that they will do it. So like, for example, on day 6 of unit 3, the students needed to complete the French and Indian War quiz. Okay, and all of our quizzes they can redo one time for additional credit if they need to. Okay, so if they took it the first time, they struggled on it, they could review those answers and the questions they got wrong, and then they could retake it. Quizzes are also open book, so they can use their textbook, they can use any materials that we've talked about throughout the unit to help them answer those questions. Okay, so there's really no excuse or reason for them to do poorly on those. Okay. So that's kind of attendance and grades and PowerSchool overview. I'm going to keep this video kind of short because I know you have 6 other teachers to review and go look at their page. If you need to email me or contact me, my contact information is up on the top on the right. It is right here. You can contact me anytime at gregory.mose@fwcs.k12.in.us. And please, this will be the easiest way and quickest way to get back with me, or for me to get back with you, is I get a notification right away that you emailed me, and I try to respond within 24 hours to those emails. Okay, I also have a Google Voice number. I'm a little bit slower at sending back those contacts though, so please use email first if you can. Okay. That is everything I have. Please reach out for me if you have any questions or need any help. I know it's kind of a difficult year this year with all the changes. I'm understanding that as a teacher, and I'm willing to help your son or daughter with whatever they need. Okay, so if they fall on behind, please don't get discouraged. I'm kind of here to help out, and we can come up with a solution that is doable for them and realistic for them. Okay. So thank you for watching this, and I hope that you have a good night. Thank you.